Hello and welcome to another episode of Rob's Ramblings here on the Bucks and Six channel. Today at the Brown Table of Sports Card Collecting, I have another top 10 list, and the inspiration for this top 10 list is a little bit of a roundabout personal story. I've showed and shared on the channel before. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you may have seen I once did an episode, and my wife actually hijacked my channel and did an episode of her own that was revolving around Damar Hamlin, because Damar Hamlin had the incident on field where he had a cardiac arrest because he got hit in the chest exactly at the wrong time, and his heart stopped beating, and it was quite the scene on the field where the paramedics had to basically save his life right there in front of the entire world as they watched. And I shared my story, and my wife shared her portion of that story about how I also had a cardiac arrest. Obviously, I'm not a professional athlete getting hit on a football field, but my story was much different. My heart had been totally healthy. I had no issues with my heart whatsoever, but one night in the middle of the night, my heart just stopped beating, and she ended up giving me CPR and saving my life, essentially, until the ambulance came and took over. And the story goes on, but the story has a happy ending, because here I am, still alive and kicking. And another backstory to that is the fact that we never really did find out how or why my heart stopped beating. But I suspect it was because about 18 months prior to that, I had another medical scare, which was tied to something that has been in the news recently with the death of Kyle Busch, where it has now been revealed that he died as a result of sepsis tied to pneumonia and other illnesses. But sepsis was the ultimate culprit that killed him. And if you're not familiar, sepsis is basically an infection that takes over your body and takes over your organs, and just your organs just shut down. And I went through a similar episode, and I came within a whisker of losing my life to sepsis, and all of my organs were significantly weakened. And I suspect that that is why my heart stopped beating that night, because my heart was one of the organs that definitely was impacted by my bout with sepsis. And so anyway, getting around to the point of all this, with Kyle Busch's passing, I wanted to shine a light on sepsis. If people are not aware of sepsis, it does devastate you very, very quickly. If you are having symptoms of infection that are coming on rapidly, you really do need to take it seriously. Infections are nothing to be trifled with. And for me, in my story, I came within a whisker of losing my life, and I made a lot of poor decisions that led to almost passing away. And if I had just made better decisions leading up to that, I would not have had the ordeal that I did. So anyway, because of that story in the news recently with Kyle Busch, reminded me of my own episodes, and because of all of that, I've decided to do a top 10 list today honoring Damar Hamlin, who survived his cardiac arrest. And so I've shown some of these before on the channel, but I wanted to put together this top 10 Damar Hamlin episode because it is a very significant part of my collecting journey. Is I would like to collect Damar Hamlin because of the connection I feel with this man. So anyway, without any further ado, I've been rambling on for quite a while, haven't showed any cards. So the first card in my collection is this beautiful card. This is my number 10 on my list. This is the 2022 Panini Prism Green rookie card. And the reason it's green is up in the corner. They have these green corners. Those are silver, I believe, in the base card. But this is just a beautiful card. Thought it was a solid leadoff hitter at the number 10 spot. Just a gorgeous refractor card. Number 9 on my list is a 2025 Panini Black. And this one is numbered. This is numbered 24 out of 30. And again, this has got some really beautiful shine. See, it's numbered down here in the corner. Just a beautiful card. I don't collect a lot of football cards, and I'm not really sure why that is. I do gravitate towards baseball primarily and hockey, but the few football cards that I do have, I really think are very pretty cards, and this is no exception. This is number 9 on my list of my Damar Hamlin countdown, so I'll put that up here and the stands. Hopefully I'll get through this episode without knocking any over. I tend to do that with my stands. Number 8 is a 2023 Panini Blue Cracked Ice card. I always call these Cracked Ice, whether they're supposed to be called Cracked Ice or not. I call them Cracked Ice because I really, really enjoy this particular pattern and this color scheme with the blue and the Bills colors. I think this really is sharp. I want to say that this one is number 2. It's out of 2 out of 99, I think it says there on the back. This is what the back looks like. I haven't been showing the backs, but on all of these, I've put them in my Mag Pros with my Slab City labels. These are all the blue and white labels that my buddy Jeff made for me. So far, they're all been blue and white. The next one is a blue and red one that Jeff concocted for his own purposes. That's a different story for a different day. But this is a beautiful card here. This is number 7. This is a 2024 Panini Select. Just a beautiful, beautiful shine to this card. Love the photograph of him too with the football as a defensive back. He doesn't get the football too often, so he must have recovered a fumble or intercepted or something. Just really love this card. Love the way it looks in the red and blue Slab City label. This one, again, I think is numbered on the back. We can see, yeah, it's number 33 out of 99. So beautiful card right there. That'll go nicely on the blue stand. And here I'm getting into nervous territory here and not knocking over anything. And then number 6 on the list is another one from 2024. This is Panini Spectacular Moments. And again, just beautiful shine on these cards. Really, really love the way they look in the light. But this is a particularly meaningful card for me because it commemorates his heroic return to the field. He obviously came within a whisker of losing his life, and so it was pretty dramatic when he finally did return to the field. I don't know that he's had quite the career since the incident that he was having prior to it, but he has returned to playing. He's been on special teams, and he has played some defensive back as well. So that was commemorating his return to the field. So it's got a little, let's see if I can get a little better light situation on that one. So anyways, that was number 6. Now number 5, 4, and 3 all kind of go together. I don't know if I should show them all at once or show them one at a time, but they are all the same picture. I guess just because I only have 2 hands, I'm going to just do one at a time. But this is number 5. This is a 2025 Leaf Pro Set Blue Parallel. And just a really beautiful card. Again, it doesn't have the super sparkly shine, but it has just that smooth looking shine in the background. I love the way it looks. There's the light that I was trying to get to. It's kind of got that nice blue look. And this one is numbered to 25. So this is number 19 out of 25. You can see that there. So this is number 5. And it goes right along with number 4, number 3. This is number 4, and this is an acetate card. It's the same image you can see. And this is a pre-production proof. See, it says that on the back, and it is numbered 1 of 1. So it's a pre-production proof 1 of 1 acetate card. And I thought that was really cool to go along with the other one that was number 5. So this one is number 4 in my countdown from the same set, the Leaf Pro set. And then here is number 3. This is the third one in that little trio of cards. And this one was a card that my wife gave to me. And story about this one too is she had intended to give it to me for my birthday, and she had ordered it well in advance, and I didn't realize it was a birthday present when it arrived in the mailbox, and I opened it up, and yeah, she wasn't too happy with me that I had opened it up early. But anyways, this is a 1 of 1 pre-production proof. That's the same image as the other 2. I think they all 3 look great together. The back of this card is pretty cool too. If I get it in the light, you can see it's kind of got the etching of the image on the other side of it, but it's all glitter essentially as an image, but you can see that etching there if I get it in the right light. But anyway, that is a very cool card. I'm very happy to have that one. Those 3 cards really look nice together, and so I do display them together. And then number 2 is actually another card that my wife gave to me. This was a Christmas gift. I didn't ruin this one. She actually did get this one into the house and wrapped underneath the Christmas tree for me. But this was my first ever Damar Hamlin card. And this is a 2021 Panini Prism Draft Picks. So you see it's depicting him in his Pitt Panther uniform before he was ever a member of the Bills, and it's got a nice autograph, and just love the gorgeous shine on this. And of course, again, it shows him holding on to a football, so he had made an interception or a fumble recovery of some sort. So that's a really cool card. I've always loved the way that one looks, and a really nice autograph to boot. So that's number 2. And then number 1 is my only graded card in... Oh, there's a euchre barking up a storm. But my number 1 card is my only graded card in my Damar Hamlin collection. And I just... Oh my gosh, euchre. Just love the way this card looks. It's a 2023 Panini Select signature material. So it's got a patch there, and it also has the autograph, and it is graded. The autograph is a 10 and the card is a 9, but the card itself just looks gorgeous. This one also is numbered 48 out of 199. So that is my number 1 Damar Hamlin card in my top 10. So I hope you enjoyed this. I do intend to shine some light on some of these issues. It's so important to know your CPR. If you have an opportunity to take a CPR class, I encourage everybody to do that. And the euchre just will not stop talking. Looks like my son just got home. That's why euchre's barking up a storm. But anyway, so important to get those CPR classes done. The fact that my wife had taken a CPR class saved my life. So I'm indebted to her for that. And just, again, and tying it all in with Kyle Busch, be aware of your body and take care of it. If you have any signs of infection, don't ignore it. Take it seriously. So that's my message today. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Until next time, everybody, enjoy the hobby and stay true to yourself.